4 EastEnders spoilers next week. Next week in EastEnders, secrets explode, loyalties are tested, and one iconic character stares down a past he never saw coming. But here's the twist. Phil Mitchell uncovers a haunting truth about Nigel Bates that could change everything. And just when you think it can't get more intense, Nicola's dark past claws its way to the surface, threatening to destroy everything she's built. From shocking revelations to heartbreaking choices, the week of 21st to 24th April 2025 is packed with drama you do not want to miss. So if you're all about jaw-dropping twists, emotional gut punches, and classic EastEnders chaos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a spoiler breakdown. Now, let's dive into the 4 biggest spoilers shaking up Albert Square next week. 1. Phil Mitchell stumbles on a heartbreaking truth about Nigel Bates. There's an Easter egg hunt kicking off in Albert Square, but it's more than just a bit of fun. For Nigel, it sparks something deeper. He's desperate to break free from Phil's constant watch and prove he can still stand on his own 2 feet. Yolande asks Nigel to dress up as the Easter Bunny for the kids, and at first, it all seems to go smoothly. But things take a turn when Nigel ends up in a shouting match with Harvey, after he mistakes young Hope for someone from his past, Claire. The whole thing rattles Harvey, Jean and Ian, and they all start to question if Phil's been hiding something. That's when Phil finally comes clean. Nigel's been diagnosed with dementia. Back at home, things get even more serious. Phil stumbles upon a heartbreaking plan. Nigel's written everything down, ready to end his own life if his memory gets any worse. Nigel tries to explain, but Phil's having none of it and storms off. Later, Jean and Nigel have a proper heart-to-heart about what he's going through, but Nigel stays quiet about the letter Phil found. Phil ends up talking to Linda, who tells him to be there for Nigel, no matter what. That chat gives Phil the push he needs, and he heads back to try and make things right. But when he gets home, Phil finds Nigel's goodbye letter, and no sign of Nigel. He's gone. Panic sets in, and Phil starts searching. Yolande and Jean haven't seen him either. Linda jumps in to help, and after a tense search, they finally find Nigel. There's a tearful reunion, and Nigel agrees, reluctantly, to come home. Still, he's broken. He tells Phil he doesn't want to carry on living if the dementia gets worse. Phil tries to change his mind, but nothing seems to work. That is, until Yolande says something that sticks with him, and Phil comes up with a plan. By the end of the week, Phil's looking after Nigel more than ever. It's a bit over the top, but it comes from a good place. He even tells Kathy that Nigel can't keep working at the cafe anymore. But here's the big question. Will Nigel have a change of heart? Or is his mind already made up? 2. Nicola Mitchell panics as murder secret risks exposure. Teddy Mitchell tries to sneak in a secret phone call with Junior Knight about their latest project, but Nicola overhears everything and demands the truth. With no way out, Teddy spills the beans. Nicola's straight on the defensive. She begs Teddy to back out of the deal, but he's not having it. In fact, he doubles down and brings in Ross Marshall to help with the build. Then comes the shocker. Nicola finds out where the building site is. It's the exact spot where Shireen is buried, the very woman Nicola is responsible for killing. She starts to spiral, especially when Teddy tells her work's kicking off this week. Desperate, Nicola calls Hitman Benji to meet her at Harry's barn, but she's running out of time and options. So she turns to Ravi Gulati and tells him she's got a job that needs doing. The next day, Teddy, Harry and Barney go all out to celebrate Nicola's birthday, but she's miles away, more focused on damage control than cake and candles. She pulls Ravi aside at Wolford East and offers him 10 grand to handle the job. Later on at the Arches, Nicola lies to Harry and sneaks a customer's van for Ravi to use. But here's the big question. Can Nicola really keep her deadly secret buried? Or is the truth about to surface? 3. Avani, Nandra Hart, feels isolated, and Barney Mitchell rejects Zack Hudson's help. Priya tries to cheer Avani up and tells her to spend some time with her mates, but it's painfully clear they're giving her the cold shoulder. Her texts go ignored, and she's left feeling proper left out. Down at McClunky's, Priya convinces her to sit down and have lunch with Barney. At first, it's awkward, but after a bit of back and forth, the two manage to patch things up. Meanwhile, things aren't going so smoothly for Zack. He offers to help Barney with Tommy and Joel, but Barney shuts him down, leaving Zack feeling completely deflated. And there's more to it. Zack's still hiding the fact that he's actually Barney's biological dad. So the big question is, how long can he keep that quiet? Later on, Barney starts to worry when Avani says yes to coming along to Nicola's birthday party. Is it going to be a fresh start? Or more drama waiting to kick off? 4. Kojo Asare wants to strike out on his own. Things are shifting fast for the Knights, and with the rebuild of the Vic coming along, you'd think everyone would be looking forward to what's next. But while most of the family are buzzing, Kojo's not exactly jumping for joy. He's clearly got other things on his mind, and the idea of going back to the family home doesn't sit right with him. It's not drama for the sake of it. There's a real sense that Kojo's been holding something in, and now he's finally ready to speak up. When Kojo finally says he wants to live on his own, it's a bold move, and not one everyone takes lightly. George, especially, isn't thrilled. You can tell he's struggling with it, probably thinking it's all a bit too soon. Gina tries to smooth things over and help her dad see where Kojo's coming from, but it's not an easy sell. That said, Kojo's not backing down. He's got a fire in his belly and he's ready to step up, not just with words but with action. Next thing you know, Kojo's out there proving himself. He nabs a trial shift at the Archers with Harry, and you can tell he's proper proud. There's no messing about. He shows up, puts the graft in, and makes a good impression. It's one of those moments where you think, yeah, he's really growing up now. And getting offered a permanent job? That's no small win. On top of that, he even gets an invite to Nicola's birthday bash, which says a lot about how people are starting to see him. But now, it's down to George. Can he accept that his boy's not a kid anymore? That he's trying to carve out his own path? It's a tough one for any parent, watching your child push for independence, knowing they might stumble but wanting to let them try. Kojo's made his choice. Whether George can come to terms with it is another story. One thing's for sure. Kojo's not waiting around for permission. And there you have it. Next week in EastEnders is shaping up to be one of the most intense yet. Phil's world is rocked by Nigel's heartbreaking truth. Nicola's past threatens to come crashing down. And secrets are bubbling under the surface for Avani, Zack and Kojo. Whether it's shocking revelations or emotional gut punches, Albert Square is delivering drama in every direction. And we've only just scratched the surface. So, if you love keeping ahead of the chaos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and tap the notification bell so you're first to know when the next spoilers drop. Got a theory about what Nicola's planning? Think Phil can really save Nigel? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing what you think. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.